Alright, here we go. Would you like to play first?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
That's a start.
That's
Oh, wait,
No,
there's no
hang
white.
on.
so much better with white.
Oh, this is insane with white. Turn 1 Stoneforge. Turn 2 Souls. It's starting to look like a modern deck. But, no, this has to be a mulligan, doesn't it?
Does it? It gets good with any planes.
Nah, I don't think
On the plane, no. Yeah, I guess. This is better.
it's still quite bad. This
Our
hand-
mana is awful.
It is. This hand also doesn't cast any spells at all.
No, yeah. So I think this is.
Going to 5.
Well, yeah, sure. This.
It has to be a keep.
Yeah, sure. With the
Unfortunately.
mulligan, well, not the mulligan, with the sky. Yes, with my yeah. There we go.
This is actually something new.
This is
Yeah,
actually the best hand we've had of the three. Turn 1.
2.
No, he turned 1 something to Millis, and we're just like, oh well, thanks. I was thinking, what's the mill 2 draw 1?
Thought Scar.
Yeah.
Most decks that want Thought Scar want a Thought Scar themselves.
Yeah.
though.
Just if he happens to look at his chat and see, oh, they kept it.
I've had dumber ideas.
Mm.
Pride Mage.
I mean, worst case, we're attacking for 3 next turn
Mm-hmm.
and playing pod.
Well, that's really best case.
Yeah.
And I think we're playing Blade Splicer
Yeah.
over Pod. Are we? We're playing Blade Splicer or Pod? I'd rather Pod the Blade Splicer away than the Pride
Yeah,
Mage.
yeah.
Let's attack first anyway. No reason to.
What does blue black do in the cube? Storm.
Blue Black does Storm. It also does like mid range control.
There was at least one Ashiok.
Like,
I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's good, but it's a thing that it does.
I mean, against our deck, Ashiok actually happens to be quite good.
Yeah.
yep, absolutely. Strand doesn't necessarily mean white. But yeah, we did. I think I made the mistake of not prioritizing lands highly enough.
Yeah. I feel like because he's doing SFA, he's Storm.
Yeah. So it's attack for 6 here.
Yeah.
And then
There's
I'm
a
probably just
button
gonna.
for that.
Yeah, I'm terrified of that button because I used it once and no creatures attacked.
If you press the F3 too quickly afterwards, sometimes it does that.
Ugh.
But I'm going to play Birthing Pod here.
Yes.
Which got forced. That's fine.
That's grand, yeah.
Which does imply.
And he exiled a Treachery to do that. Okay. So he exiled a very good card.
Mm.
And that to me is saying he's just a Esper control deck, which in my
Yeah,
experience
that's what
works
I'm
even worse than the green fair decks.
I'm just glad to see that he's not, because if he was Storm this turn, it'd be scary for us. He could still be
You
Storm.
could still be Storm. Treachery actually makes sense in Storm
Mm.
because it untaps lands.
How much power have we got on board?
6.
I mean, if he wants to continue doing nothing, I'm quite happy.
I'll play that game.
Yeah.
On his end step,
Oh, I hope he didn't miss his.
main phase.
Yeah.
I hope he did. Is there a reason to play Kitchen Finks? Lives through a board wipe.
Doesn't kill him after a board wipe.
Doesn't kill him after a board wipe, but lives through the board wipe.
Yeah.
I think that's reason enough.
That's yeah.
Sidestep. Gifts.
4.
Unbury writes Elishnorn is probably the only thing that saves him. But that saves him pretty well.
Yes.
What's a gift? It could be. I think the only way to use gifts in this cube is with the Unburial Rites effect.
Is there much of that in the cube?
It's
There's
just the Unburial
just the
Rites, but
Unburial, okay.
like the problem with gifts is when you're playing gifts in Constructed, you can put together a deck that takes advantage of good gifts packages. So like in things like gifts Tron in Modern,
Yeah.
you have a board wipe package that you can get, which will include like 2 board wipes and a Snapcaster, or you have.
You're just always
God,
getting
that
the
sounds
card you
really
want.
good. Yeah.
Okay, so he's just a control deck.
With red.
So we choose 2 to put into the graveyard. So we don't want him to have Sphinxes, and we don't want him to have Sower.
Dak takes our golem. Control magic also takes a creature.
Yeah. So the main thing is actually Sphinxes he can have, because Sphinxes is a little too slow here.
Sphinxes gains him 1 life.
2 life.
2 life
probably if he has
there's
a
a
land.
land, yeah.
So let's put away Sower and Dak.
Yeah. So then he either gains a life and gains 2 life and draws 2 cards, or takes one of our creatures, in which case we just attack around it or kill it.
With Dismember, yeah. Actually, if we leave him with Sower, we can Dismember the Sower.
Yeah, that's actually a good blowout. So let him have.
So let him have
Sphinxes.
Sower and Sphinxes.
Yeah.
So put away Control Magic and Dak. Gifts of Temptation. Taking the Pride Mage.
Use Pride Mage. Oh, if he
If he
plays
has
a
a
land.
land, he can sack Pride Mage to kill the Golem, but we still kill him with the Dismember.
He tries that.
No, it's not a 0 mana effect, Bob. And there we go. Right, what's good against him?
Sideboard, what's good?
Really? We could. Doesn't have a lot of control magic effects.
What's good against those?
What's good against those? Well, they all seem to be blue. Sort of Fire and Ice, sort of Body and Mind. They're both good. We still control Jite if he takes the creature that Jite's on.
Yeah.
However, Dak could be a problem.
That could be a problem. Do we have any good ways to deal with planeswalkers?
Creatures.
Creatures. Yeah, okay.
We have creatures.
Acidic Slime. No, it's
The
no.
sixth line is artifacts, enchantments, or lands.
Yeah, I thought it's a non-creature permanent.
No.
Song of Dryads does deal with
Yeah.
Dak the Forest.
The greatest forest in the multiverse. I think I'm happy enough.
Thought you red branched.
Maybe not the Bone
Oh.
Shredder. But we don't want the Bone Shredder. Maybe we want
Banishing Light. Give it a Dak.
Banishing Light. Makes a bit of sense. Let's do it.
That was a really aggressive click.
Well, yeah.
It was
It
a
was.
Vendilion click. I went there.
This hand doesn't do anything. Why do none of our hands do anything?
Because our mana's shit.
The mana's fine. It's just this is a 4-drop, a 5-drop, and a 6-drop.
It's a great pod chain.
There we go. Now you're talking. Turn 3 Thrun. We probably don't want this first.
Bottom that.
We want a 3-drop that we can play on turn 2.
Things would be pretty nice. Swag Tusk is nice too.
Swag Tusk. Oh. Okay, so now our hand doesn't do anything again.
Mm-hmm.
Should have kept that land. Mana Tithe, really? Interesting.
I mean, I feel like
Force
we
Spike
sh-
is a very good card.
I feel like we
Yeah.
should have actually been kind of acutely aware of that. Not acutely, but
It was unlikely he could counter the bird. That's a decent draw.
Metal Mystic is also in the queue.
Yeah, like having Thrun in play.
Does just kind of trump him.
It's hexproof, regeneratable, can't be countered. Thrun probably just beats his deck.
Also, either of the swords put on Throne is just, well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Scroll
Scroll
good
Rack.
card. Very good card.
I know roughly what it does. This is Throne.
I think this is the time to slam Throne, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Or the jelly, if you're a
Mox Jet, pretty good card.
Yeah, just generally speaking.
It's a powerful card.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I was trying to
What do you
figure
got? What do you got? What do you got? Come on. Oh, he's scroll racking in response to find a counter spell. What's the plan? He's thinking for a board.
He's
wipe.
going to play that one mana Venter that exists in white.
No matter what.
The one mana Venter that exists in white.
Sure. There's. I think he's probably digging for like a Wrath of God. While we don't have regen up.
That is his out to Throne.
But I think if this sticks even for one turn, it's very hard for us to lose.
Mm.
He might have found a sword and now he's reading Hexproof. No?
Let's just scroll racking again. He digs one card deeper this way.
That's good for us if he's doing that.
Yeah. I think it. Maybe this is a little too conservative, but I think after this point we never don't have regen up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
No, I would agree with that, especially if you're playing a deck that is likely to have Wrath in it.
I don't think there's any wrath. Oh, he could have damnation here, but other than that, I don't think there's any wrath he could have with that mana.
He has 4 mana.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
no,
either
just
need
another
double
double
white or
white,
double
yeah.
black.
Eternal Witness gets back to.
I think we just don't want to drop regen.
Bash him for 4 or 5 turn clock's fine.
A 5-turn like next to unremovable clock.
Mm. Did we see many creatures in what we saw of the deck last time?
We saw Soar and that was it.
So not a huge number of blockers then.
No, and he's got a Mox too.
And
What's this?
a thing.
Sun Titan.
Oh, hey, look, a blocker.
That's pretty good.
That's also pretty good.
Mm. Unfortunately, we're dropping regen for a turn, but still.
It's never going to be out of it otherwise, really.
Mm.
We did win game 1, yeah.
We did, yeah. With just a very aggressive draw. On a multi 5. He was on a multi 6 in fairness, but still.
Yeah, it was a risky biscuit, but it paid off.
It was a good 5. Very good 5. This is the board wipe. Dragon Lord Silumgar.
Hexproof. Oh, he takes.
Control of a creature or planeswalker. It's just a flying Death Toucher, I think is the point. A 3/5 as well, blocks Throne all day. So we need a sword.
And it works for.
Right, at this point.
Can we Lingering Souls and go around?
We can Lingering Souls. We can Lingering Souls.
We can Souls twice.
We can Souls twice this turn, but if we're going to Souls twice, I'd rather just play Thragtusk.
Yeah, I can see that.
The reason of Souls would be to leave up regen.
Mm.
But if we're going to do that, I think I'd rather play Thragtusk.
Yes. Is there anything to be said for Lodestone?
No.
I like Thragtusk, he plays removal spell, we play Eternal Witness.
That's a lot of value. Although he does have a plethora of control magic effects. So maybe we actually just want his souls and leave up regen. Or double souls. Double souls makes a bit of sense. And just be some pressure.
Yeah.
Control based decks don't usually have like too many like I don't know token generators or things that dump out lots of creatures, lots of blockers.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I mean sometimes they're finishers. You have things like Elspeth,
Yeah.
Sun's Champion.
There was I couldn't see him playing it, but there was a Scour the Barons, whatever, the Skewer the Wests.
Skewer the West, yeah.
Mm.
That's a reasonable card. It's not a great card. It's a reasonable card.
It's not great in his deck. Like if you can get something that makes it great, like the
Buried Alive. Okay.
I thought he might have been Reanimator when I saw the gifts.
Yeah.
The Dragon Lord makes sense as well. Angel Serenity, Sheldred, Sower. All of those are terrible for us.
Doesn't seem to be able to do much with them.
We can't do much against them.
Mm.
Lodestone?
I feel like Lodestone is the best if he's going for a Reanimator spell.
If he's going for a Reanimate, he's going to be able to cast it. He's going to reanimate the Sheldred and then just start bringing stuff back and blowing us out.
Shoulder's the 6/6, isn't it?
Yeah. The reason I like Lodestone Golems, it lets us attack with everything. Get in for 4. Which I'm just going to do.
We're not in the attack step.
No, we're not. Okay.
So is Lodestone our blocker now?
We can't block.
We're trying to close the game at this point.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy. Well, we just lose. That's not something I thought of. The Living Death deck. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that is.
And we get a Findorn Elves.
See, look, there's a temporary zone.
God damn it, man.
We don't even get a Findorn Elves. He gets our Findorn Elves. Okay, so Buried Alive, Living Death. Interesting. That's Living Death is a very powerful card.
Do we have an out to this?
No. In our deck? No.
In our hands, certainly not.
Not to a Sheldred lock. And he's just put his
Silumgar under.
into his under the angel. I think we just lose.
I believe we do just get blown out by this, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Happy enough.
Okay, I won't be angry about that.
That was what his
That's
deck
a down
was
to
supposed to
play.
play.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to make some changes to the plan?
Love an acidic slime.
Would you?
You're almost as big on acidic
Yeah,
slime as I am on
No, not
walls.
acidic
What would
slime.
you-
Not acidic slime. I meant scavenging ooze.
Oh.
I meant
Sure.
yeah.
Okay.
I
Well, we haven't seen a Grave Robber.
assuming Grave Robber is.
It does require
plus-
black mana to activate, though.
Also, I do like Acidic Slime as a card, maybe not in this situation. Ultimate Price does kill
Shouldered.
Shouldered, Sun Titan, Soar.
We always want exile effects rather than anything that kills. You just bring it back.
Is Sun
I'd rather
Titan
have the
CMC or
Sonic
power?
Hmm?
Is Sun Titan CMC or power?
CMC. We bring in the Arbiter, but that ruins our Stoneforge Mystic.
Um,
And
I
it
feel like
doesn't
that's-
do a huge amount against him.
mm,
I think that's probably not what we're going to be doing. I think we just try and be more aggressive.
yeah, I think we just go for a fast draw. Just stack our deck in that way.
Try actually have a decent hand for once.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Concentrate
Let's try
super
it.
hard.
Doesn't do enough. Has all our colours, has a pod, but just doesn't have anything effective to be doing in the first few turns, and like we can't just wait to draw into it. Needs a white mana. Needs 2 mana. I think this has to be a mulligan as well. We have, I don't know if it's the way the deck is built, but
This is
fine.
Yeah.
It is fine.
Like a 6 out of 10.
it got better.
Got a lot better.
I thought we established that it gets worse.
No, it's Magic Online. The game in general can get better.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, this is.
If anyone from Wizards watches this.
I don't. We've had poor draws. Either we're mulliganing wrong, or we
I
can
don't-
actually just attribute it to bad luck. And
I don't
there's a
think-
swords.
I don't think it's wrong to be cautious against a control deck though. In mulligan. Like if your hand is super slow, it only gets better for him.
Swords to Plowshares on the elves is actually very good.
That one life could be meaningful.
There's the Mox.
So if the Mox is land drop, I'm happy. But
Ah, goody.
Dak takes GT.
Wow, I think he also said I need to be more aggressive with my draws here.
And we do nothing. I think that's it. I think
yeah,
the
that's
mulligan.
a bit of a bum lot there.
I mean, I'll wait and see, but I don't think we're winning this game.
I feel like it's very, very difficult to win this game.
Considering what can we even do from a hand right now? Nothing, is it?
Nothing for our hand. Maybe we can play Skull Clamp and be like, hey, Dak, take this. He'd kill himself to take it, but I mean, he has the time to wait to take it as well.
And Bitter Blossom.
Uh-huh.
Bitter Blossom with GT. That's
Yeah.
not bad.
That's quite clever, actually.
Oi.
Oh, Urborg.
Urborg can, maybe, might, no, help us. Disagreed with myself before I finished the sentence.
Yeah, this is pretty bad for us. I want my GT back. Give it back.
Look at that back row.
That's pretty scary. All right.
What is this? Turn 4?
Yep.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay, and Dak in a deck where you want to be putting stuff into the graveyard is pretty good as well.
Oh, this is filth.
Okay. Yeah. Splicer just gets the golem stolen. Skull Clamp gets stolen.
I'm
Will we call it?
I'm kind of
Will we
happy.
call
to
on
concede
Yeah,
here.
the
that's-
next round. This is about as close as we get to, you know, unwinnable.
Do you know what's really miserable? Even if he blocks, he gets the counters.
Yeah. So what happens here is, if he knows how GT works, he blocks kitchen finks, or he's happy to lose his dag. Okay, back in the
Okay,
game.
we're back in the game. Yeah.
Not in a
Majorly,
huge way, but we are back in the game. Because the correct play there, I believe, was to block with the fairy, mark a damage on it, then use both counters to kill it and then the persisted half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would have been. Because he just gave up Dak when he didn't have to at all.
Yeah.
I do feel that the damage is done, but
Yeah, we're still clawing our way back
Well-
up a monumental hill, but
Yeah, he got some card selection out of it and he got our GT. It was very good for him, but I think, yeah, there's definitely a chance at this point. No, 2 counters on the GT, that's bad news.
figured out how to use the GT.
Kill the splicer, fair enough. And we can trade the rogue for either of our guys.
excuse me.
It's bad news. It's very bad news.
The variation of size just did.
Shouldn't have used that with the Mox, but that's his call, I suppose.
Okay. Sure.
This is why blue fucking scares me.
Can I have all of that, please?
We're actually playing against the real Dak Vaden.
Yeah, this is he's the greatest thief in the multiverse.
Purple peanut, yes. Hey, red, blue, purple.
Ah.
Wait, hang on. That's ours. That's ours.
The
And the
GT.
GT's ours. Yeah, I'm good. Alright. Ali just dies to the
Okay.
GT straight away. Don't think we're coming back from that.
Alright.
But on to third round. We're
those
1
were-
and 1.
Yeah.
They were definitely interesting games.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can pull it into the old Windmill Slam 2-1.